These fields have witnessed the horrors of humanity, ravaged by millennia of conflicts. Vietnam seemed perpetually consumed by war and instability. But remarkably, in the span of one generation since its reunification, Vietnam has managed to overcome its existential struggles to rejoin the world stage. Known for magnificent landscapes, including the mystic waters of Ha Long Bay, limestone mountains of Ninh Binh, and rugged terrains of Ha Giang, Vietnam now boasts dynamic cities that rival metropolises around the world. Driving this resurgence, we find the Vietnamese people, 70% of whom are under 35 years old. Thanks to the entrepreneurial spirit of a new generation, Vietnam now ranks amongst the fastest growing economies in the world. My name is Sharif. I'm an avid traveler on a quest to showcase positive developments in emerging countries. I'm fascinated by Vietnam's evolution over the past decade, and I'm eager to find out what's behind the energy and excitement of the Vietnamese people. I set out to explore the country, meeting people from exotic neighborhoods in sprawling cities to the most remote rice paddies and tea fields. Join me on this journey as we fast forward to modern-day Vietnam to learn more and get inspired by remarkable people from all walks of life.
So I'm Vietnamese American. I was born in Vietnam, and when I was 10 years old, my whole family moved to the US. So growing up in the US, I actually didn't know much about Vietnam at all. And it wasn't until after I ran into the story of Ho Chi Minh.
It's the break of dawn, but I'm already dodging heavy scooter traffic as I meet Tu Nguyen, a thriving entrepreneur who takes me on a jog around Ho Chi Minh City. It's the most populous city in Vietnam with over 9 million people. That's the size of London or New York City. Previously known as Saigon, in 1975, it was renamed in honor of Ho Chi Minh, leader of Vietnam's revolutionary movement for independence.
When he was 22, he left Vietnam, and he worked as a cook on a boat to go to Europe because he wanted to know what the hell these Westerners were talking about in terms of freedom and independence. And then eventually, after 30 years, he came back to Vietnam and fought for Vietnamese independence. So when I read about that story, then I became more inspired to learn more about Vietnam and to ask the question, how can I contribute to Vietnam? That was when I started learning about Vietnam, about Vietnamese people, how beautiful the country is and how amazing and honest and kind and hospitable the people are outside of the big city. In Vietnam, I think the statistic is that about 50% of Vietnamese households have small businesses. And that is how they survive. That's how they make their money. If you look back in history, Vietnamese have always been struggling and fighting for independence, right? So that is it naturally in the desire of Vietnamese people, I feel always, is that we want to be independent. So that being an entrepreneur, you get to control. You get to be in the driver's seat. You get to do things on your own terms.